Ito po muli si Father Dave sa ating Di po ba Father, that we may become a better person today than yesterday. Sana po kayo ay palaging nasa mabuting kalalagayan, lalong-lalo na kung kayo po ay nasa Pilipinas sa hindi magandang panahon. Sa hindi magandang panahon. Ingat po palagi. Ano po ang tanong? Ang tanong ay, paano po yung aking kapatid na mayroong Down syndrome na hindi nakakapakumpisal, hindi nakakapangumunyon? Meron din ako pamangkin. First, as I've said in the gospel today, some were given much, others were given more. The responsibility is based on what you receive. And you have to understand again that three things comprises sin. Three things. There must be full knowledge that it is wrong. You must have full freedom. You have the freedom not to do it. Third, grave matter. Nagiging kasalanan yan kasi alam mong yan ay kasalanan, malaya kang hindi mo dapat ginagawa pero ginawa mo. At yun, grave matter is you have done it. Yung mga mayroong Down syndrome, they don't have the full knowledge about it. Second, because they don't have the full knowledge, then they don't have the freedom. They don't have the freedom. But I don't downplay them because many of them are so loving. If you teach them to pray, they will be more prayerful compared to many. Marami sa kanila, malinaw yung tama at mali. Malinaw kung anong tama at mali. If they have done something wrong, it is because the lack of knowledge, the lack of freedom, and the reason why they have done it. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Mas mahabagin ang Diyos sa kanila kumpara sa iyong meron kang sapat na isip, malaya ka, pero ginawa mo pa rin. Alam niyo sa pag tinranslate yung through my fault, through my grievous fault. Napakinggan ko po yung mga Cebuano, akong sala, akong dakong sala. Ako ang nagkasala. How many among us really make those confession that I have sinned? It's my fault. Through my grievous fault. Mga minamahal, mas malaki ang pananagutan natin. Mas malaki ang pananagutan natin. Mayroong sapat ang isip, may kalayaan, pero ginawa pa rin natin kung ano ang mali. At po sabi ng Santo Papa? Well, you are good if you avoid evil, but it is evil not to do good. So, tama ang iyong isip, malaya ka. Hindi lang yung hindi mo ginawa yung mali, pero wala ka namang ginawang tama. Malaki rin ang kasalanan mo. Malaki rin ang kasalanan mo. If you tell people with Down syndrome, pray for me, they will pray for you. They will pray for you. Ganon ka-inosente ang kanilang mga puso. Second, perhaps, this is how you look at them. You look at them. Parents, brothers and sisters with somebody in your family with Down syndrome. This is the way to pastor them. It was a struggle in the very beginning. But later on, I have learned this. If you look at them as sick people, you will always look for cure. If you look at them as a sick person, you will always look for a cure. But if you look at person with Down syndrome as somebody who is different, then it invites you to treat them differently. Again, if you look at a person with a Down syndrome as sick, then you will always look for a treatment. May sakit yan eh. But if you look at them as someone created by God differently, then it invites you to treat them in a different way. Magkaiba yun. Pagkaiba yun. Walang pinagkaiba yun. Kung ang martilyo lang ang hawak mo, lahat ng problema tingin mo pako. Hindi po ba? It is according to your understanding. May sakit ba talaga? O sadyang kakaiba? May sakit ba talaga? O sadyang kakaiba? When Albert Einstein was considered fool, idiot, name it, the mother did not look at Einstein as sick. She simply looked at Einstein as a person who is different. And he changed the world tremendously. When Carlo Caruso, and a little boy who is so poor, whose simple desire is to learn music, the music teacher simply said, "Don't send your child to school. He's an idiot." But the mother looked at the child that he is different. And he became what? One of the most prominent tenor of our time. Let us learn to look at the world in a different way. Pag tiningnan mo itong pandemic, na sakit lamang, problema lamang, ang laman lang ng isip mo, vaccine. But if you look at this pandemic in a different way, maybe an invitation for you to look at it in a different way, then it might change your heart. And it will make you a better person today than yesterday. Pagkamisan, pananaw lang. Pananaw lang pagkamisan. Kaya nga tayo, yung mga nagrereklamo ng ulam araw-araw ay boiled egg. Hindi problema ng itlog yun. Problema yan ang pananaw mo. Kasi lahat ng itlog, hindi naman yan lumabas na boiled. So kung mayroon kang itlog, kung maayos ang iyong pananaw, pwede kang mayroong omelette, scrambled, sunny side up, boiled, name it. Or itlog na maalat. Diba? Nasa pananaw yan. Baka yun ang biyayang hinihingi ng Diyos. Rather than looking at your child or your brother or sister with a Down syndrome, that they are missing a lot with regard to the grace. Maybe God is inviting us to look at them differently. That they are not sick, they are simply created differently. Muli po si Father Dave sa ating di po ba, Father, that we may become a better person today than yesterday. Batiin ko daw yung mga taga-Baler, taga-Legazpi, ano pa? Mindoro. Ano pa meron sa Mindoro? Ano po? At Marinduque. Ano po? May signal pala sa inyo. Ano pa? God bless. Ano po? Grabe daw. Ano po? God bless. Ingat palagi.